Right, let's have a look at exterior angles. Now, there's a rule which says the exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of the two interior opposite angles. Well, what does that mean? It means if you've got a triangle, any triangle, and we'll just write like that. So we know with this triangle, it's not very good focus. Focus. Ah, got it. Beautiful. Okay, that we know that, let's say, for example, this one was 50 and this one was 40. We wanting to find this angle here. Let's say that was the one which we were after, and we'll call this angle X. Well, we know that X, the exterior angle, is equal to the sum of the two interior opposites. Well, this angle here is not opposite. This one here is what we call an adjacent angle. That's the adjacent. Adjacent just means next to. I'll put next to here. This is the adjacent angle, that one there. This is the exterior angle. And the exterior angle is equal to the sum of the interior opposite ones. Well, this is interior adjacent. These two are opposite. This is opposite to these ones here. So we can say the external angle equals the sum of the two interior opposite angles. So what does that make X? Well, X, therefore, must equal 40 plus 50 equals 90. So that's how we would find that. All right, so let's have a look at some examples of this. Now, sometime, of course, we don't have the exterior angle, and we need to find it. So let's say, for example, we know this is 54 and this is 56. You can find X by adding these two together. There's my exterior angle. Here's my interior adjacent angle. But these two are the interior opposites. So we've got a 54 and we've got a 56. And that's going to be equal to whatever X is. So in this case, X is going to be 110 degrees. All right. So that's how we find that. Now, sometimes we get these in a slightly different order. So let's imagine we've got, here we go, let's draw another triangle, here we go. This time we've got our exterior angle. And let's say we're given the exterior angle. Let's say this is 110 degrees, for example. There it is. And let's say we're given this angle here. And let's say this is 40 degrees. There it is. And the question is, what is this angle going to be here? And I'm going to call this angle X. Well, we know that the exterior angle is the sum of the two interior opposite angles. So in other words, 110 is equal to 40 plus X. 140 is equal, 110, what am I doing? 110, the exterior angle, is equal to 40 plus X, which of course means that X, if I subtract 40 from both sides, there it is, X is going to equal, we're going to have 40 minus 40 is 0, 110 minus 40 is 90. So in this case, X would equal 90 degrees. It doesn't look like 90, does it? This isn't like 40, it's more like sort of 60 or 70. But that's roughly how you would do that. Of course, there's other things that come into play here, and you'll notice the interior adjacent angle, this one here, is the supplement of this one here. So in other words, this one plus this one is 90. So if you didn't know what this was, you could very quickly find it by saying, well, this one here must be 180 minus 110, because these are angles on a straight line. If I just cover up this bit here with the eraser there, you can say these two here are angles on a straight line. So this one must be 180 minus 110, which is going to be an angle of 70. And of course, then you can use angles in a triangle. You can say, well, I've got X, so I've got 40, and I've got 70. Well, what's 40 and 70? 40 and 70 is 110 degrees. And of course, if the whole thing's 180, and if I've got 180 and I subtract the 110, I'm going to get an angle of 90 degrees. And that's how we could find x also. So lots of different ways of thinking about it. Again, the more ways you can think about it, the better your understanding, and that's what I would suggest. All right. Oh, wait. What did I just say then? 110 and 70 is 180. Good. Oh, look at this. I said 180 minus 110 is 90. No, it's not. What am I thinking of? Crikey, look at that. I hope you all spotted that, yeah? So I'm going to make mistakes all the time here. And I'm going to leave it up to you to go, wait, that's not right. What are you doing? So x, of course, is going to be, and by the way, if you can do that, that's really good. That's going to be 70 degrees. Yeah? So we've got, and again, I've got 110 minus 110 minus 40. Let's just check 110 minus 40 is 70. And I made the same mistake here. Look at this. I'm just copying the same mistake over. This here is not 90. This one is 70. Crikey. Yeah, I've got to get this sorted. Okay, but I'm hoping that you good folks saw that. So we've got 110 minus 40 is not 90. It's 70. So this here is in fact 70. Okay, now this is really good. The more you can see mistakes as they happen, the better you go. Now, of course, I'm not really a secondary school teacher at all. I used to be a long time ago, but really I'm just sort of filling in at the local school. But 110 minus 40 is 70. So I'm allowed to make mistakes, kind of. So I only pretend to be a secondary school teacher at the local school. But really I'm just kind of filling in. All right, so I hope you pick that up. Yeah? And I hope you were all sitting there looking at this going, wait, what? Did you know you just made a mistake? That's a huge miss, mister. That's not good. Yeah, don't say that. That's wrong. So hopefully you saw that. I only just saw it then. I'm not messing with you. I'm not trying to do stuff to make you pay attention. I actually did miss that. But it's really good. This is the great thing about maths. As we go through it and we figure it through, we talk it through, and suddenly we go, wait, what have I just done? That's crazy. So that's the way in which we should start to think about these good things here. So let's just check this now. So I've got two 40s, because that makes sense then, because 70 and 70 is 140, and 40 makes 180. So lots of ways of checking this. Okay, hope that made sense.